Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. It is all over. Premier League title is for Manchester City. If Manchester City can beat Chelsea next week, Manchester City is a champion again 3 times in a row. I doubt that Premier League is becoming the former league because Manchester City is always winning the leagues. So it is all over for Arsenal. What a shame. What a shame. They spent nearly an entire season, the first play, top of the league, whatever you call it, top of the league. They spent nearly an entire season at the top of the league, and now they bottle it. This is what bottle it called. This is what bottle it called. A lot of people has been, arguing about there's no bottling, this no bottling. Oh my gosh, it's just bottling, right? Arsenal have bottled it, okay, the league. They have a chance in their hands to become the Premier League champion. Manchester City is not even a stable, not even showed a stable performance from the start of the season. They even changed a huge thing. After the World Cup, they changed the technique, they changed the strategy, they changed the formation, they changed everything, and then they become a champion. Think about it. Manchester City needs 1 wins to become a Premier League champion this season. So it's all over for Arsenal. Arsenal, some people are arguing it like, some people are arguing how can how can Manchester United be like, how can Manchester United have a better season than Arsenal? Manchester United basically better season. We have a better season than Arsenal if we can win FA Cup. Of course, winning the Carabao Cup doesn't make having a better season than Arsenal. But if Manchester United win, FA Cup, if we finish top 4, and then we already won Carabao Cup, we had a better season. We have a better season, no doubt. Nobody even remember the runner-ups. People remember only the champions, not the runner-ups. So if Manchester United will lose against Manchester City in the FA Cup final, no one remember Manchester United. Only people will remember Manchester City. That is what it is. It's a harsh truth. So it doesn't matter how good you are for entire season. If you are just a runner-up, if you're not winning the league, nobody will remember you. Okay, Spurs finished as a second, or Spurs reached the UCL final, under Mauricio Pochettino. Nobody remember it. Only the people remember is the champions. That is what all the people remember. So that's why I think if Manchester United can finish top 4 at the end of the season, I think we can. And then we have a better season than Arsenal, all over the world. Think about it. They have, they spent nearly an entire season, at the top of the league. How can you bottle it? How can you bottle it? When you look at the start of the season, Manchester City is like, sleeping. So many games. They concede so many goals. They struggle to win the games, and then it's like a middle of the season, they start settling. And they never strike it again. They won straight. They won straight away all the games. So that's why I think Manchester City have a chance to win the treble, and they are gonna be the champions, or champions of Premier League. They're gonna be a Premier League champion if they can make a win against Chelsea next week. I think they will do. So what a bottle for Arsenal. So when you look at today's match against Brighton scored 3 goals. Arsenal scored none. Arsenal scored none at Emirates. The other day I saw most of the Arsenal fans saying that Manchester United have lost against Brighton 1-0. How can you not score against Brighton? How can you concede 3 goals at Emirates Stadium against Brighton? Doesn't matter whether you compete them or not. Doesn't matter how much possession you had. Doesn't matter. Scoreline is scoreline. 3-0 is 3-0. 1-0 is 1-0. Doesn't change the fact, because the possession doesn't make you wins. Possession doesn't make you, give a point. Lose. Yes, but you lost 3-0. How can you say the Manchester United fans, that or how can you win against Brighton like this? You cannot even win. It's like it's not even 1-0, it's 3-0. 3-0. So, we have to appreciate Roberto Di Zerbi. Yeah? We have to appreciate Roberto Di Zerbi. This guy is absolutely phenomenal. Great, for Brighton, I think Brighton have a really great manager. It doesn't matter it is Graham Potter or Roberto Di Zerbi. It's not like they are struggling. It's not like they are, like a mid-table. It's like they are Big 16. Especially against the Big 16, they show way better performance. Really great, strategies. Really great tactic from the Roberto Di Zerbi. Great man. Okay, he compete against against Arsenal. He compete against Arsenal. That's why I think title is now for Manchester City, and I think for Arsenal it's a waste of times. What's the point of spending a lot of times top of the league and not at the end of the day you're not winning the league. What is the point? What is the point? They have a chance that they can win the league. It's like when you get a draw against Southampton, when you got a draw against West Ham. When you look at the games, when you look at those are the game that you gotta win because you want to be a champion. If you want to be a champion, you have to win those games. You're not motivating. You are not competing for Champions League spot. You are competing for Premier League title. So you have to win those games. It's like they were 2-0 up against Liverpool, and then at the end of the match is 2-2 draw, and they were 2-0 up against West Ham under 10 minutes, and then at the end of the game it was a 2-2 draw, and then they lost. They were 1-3 down against Southampton. At the end of the games it was 3-3 draw. So those are the game that which is decided for Arsenal. The title hope is over. So of course right now Brighton have ended Arsenal title hope this season. It is over. Manchester City is a Premier League champion. Arsenal have to focus and prepare for the next season. Okay, so I think we have to appreciate Brighton. Manchester City Premier League champion. Arsenal bottled it. Arsenal bottled the league. Manchester United could have a better season than Arsenal if we can reach top 4 at the end of the season. So what is your opinion on this? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.